welcome back to my channel. Today's video is extremely different from any video that I've ever done before on this channel. Obviously you can tell by the title. I am currently headed to get DYSPORT. I had it 3 years ago, and that was before I was pregnant with Sydney, obviously, and absolutely loved it. If you aren't familiar with DYSPORT, it's like BOTOX basically. So it's one of those things that I want to do for myself. I've done it before in the past and I loved it. I know it's one of those things that a lot of people have their opinion about and a lot of people have negative opinions about. And I'm a grown woman and it's just what I've decided to do. So if it's not for you, you don't even have to watch this. I did mention it before on one of my vlogs that I was getting it done, and I had some support from some of you were saying, hey, it's not for me, but you do you, boo, and that's how I believe, and that's how I feel as well. We all have our opinions of different things. And this is just like a major disclaimer before we start, because I know there can be a huge stigma, and I'm prepared for that to happen. But I know my followers, you guys are phenomenal, mature people, and yeah, that's just how I feel. So anyway, so I basically have had crow's feet since I was in high school. I've always had wrinkles, and my mom does. It's just like the type of skin and genetics that my family has. A lot of friends that I have who are older than me don't have any wrinkles around their eyes, but I do, and I've had them forever, and they just keep getting worse. But I loved the effect that DYSPORT had on me. Within like 3 or 4 days, if I can remember correctly, it completely stopped me from being able to use those muscles, like the muscles that, you know, when you raise your eyebrows and you make a lot of expressions, which I do all the time, and by repetitive, like making those expressions repetitively throughout the day, it just creates like those deep creases. And what it did was it froze those muscles, so I'm not able to squeeze them essentially and make those lines, and then the wrinkles went away. And same with my eyes, and I just felt so confident. I felt like myself, because I feel like it ages me so much more than I feel, and it's fine. Wrinkles are fine. It's part of aging. It's life. But hey, I want to do this right now, and that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, I'm gonna talk to the nurse who is doing it and see. I did ask her if I could vlog while I was in there, and she said she was okay with it. And I will warn you, obviously, with needles, and I will be able to show you the process, and then I'll ask her what the difference is between DYSPORT and BOTOX, because I know some of you were asking and curious about the difference. All right, so I just pulled up. By the way, don't mind this. I was wearing red liquid lipstick yesterday, so there's that. Okay, so I want to show you the before. So this is my foreheads. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. I mean, it looks like it's pretty bright, but my forehead wrinkles when I obviously raise my eyebrows are crazy, but it makes really kind of like deep grooves in my forehead, and it's obviously a lot more noticeable when I wear makeup. But anyway, I wear makeup a lot. So, and then my eye wrinkles are really, really prominent now. I feel like they just keep getting worse and worse, and it drives me insane. But yeah, I mean, I'm 32 and I feel like I just have a lot more wrinkles than the normal, but whatever. So this is the before. I have a little dimple right here that's normal, but this is the before. I'll also insert a couple of before pictures with my makeup, with me smiling just with Sydney, and show you kind of how extreme it is. A lot of times if I'm far away, or if I, you know, put a filter on, I don't like smooth my skin and Facetune or anything like that. But if I put like a Lightroom filter on, then it sort of naturally smooths the whole picture out. Now we're gonna go in, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. All right, so I'm in the chair. I'm all marked up. We're doing a lot more units than I expected, but not what I expected. It's gonna be a little bit more pricey than I expected, but I'm okay with that. I just want it done, and I'm excited, so I'm all marked up. I have to ask her again how many units. 65? It sounds like a lot, but I need a lot. This is Cassie, my nurse. One of the questions that some people had were the difference between DYSPORT and BOTOX.
So essentially they're the same thing. Essentially they're neurotoxin, botulism. The difference between them is manufacturer.
Okay.
So there also is a difference in price, obviously, right, and also in the amount of dosage you need for that therapeutic response.
Okay.
There's also a third one called Xeomin. That is a third company that has it.
There, now you know. I didn't know.
Yep, and some people have preferences. Some people...
I can't remember why I chose it last time. Or maybe the person who administered it said that was best. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's, you know, personal preference.
Yeah.
But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again.
Days, 7 to 10 days to really see full effect kick in.
Okay.
Like I said, we can always give you more, so if you feel like you have too much movement,
Okay.
just call us and come back in and give you more.
And it was 65 units? How many?
That was 65 units.
65 units. Okay.
All right, so I'm out. It was extremely reasonable as far as pain goes. Like, it's hardly anything. It's just a little like poke. I don't know. An IV hurts worse than that. Like, or getting blood drawn hurts worse than that. It was nothing as far as pain goes, in my opinion. And it took like, I don't know, 5 minutes for her to, not even 5 minutes for her to do the injections. And she said give it a solid 10 days before I decide if, you know, it was enough or not. I'm sure it will be enough, because I'm pretty sure that is more than I had got last time, or the same. I don't know, the number sounds similar to what I had gotten last time. Maybe I got less. But I'm pretty sure my results last time came within 3 to 4 days, like I had said previously. So I'm really hoping that it is the same this time. And yeah, I will check in with you guys probably in a couple of days, because there's probably not going to be much of an update over the next couple of days. She said to avoid alcohol and caffeine for the next 4 hours to prevent bruising. Nothing as far as like facials, microdermabrasions, or anything for the next couple of weeks. You know, things that have a lot of manipulation of the face. So I'm just going to stay away from all of those things, which I would never do in the first place. I don't do. Oh, the price was more expensive than I had planned on, but I got more units than I thought. Like, you know how they have an initial, actually, how about I just tell you? I'm just gonna tell you. I always want to know how much things cost, and people are always so like quiet, hush about it, and it's whatever. So this trip cost me $390. The base price was $250, and I thought I was gonna be about $300, because the base price is basically what you have to pay for them to even open it or something. So I had planned on $300, but it ended up being $390. Which, you know, hurts, but at the same time, you know, for 4 months, it's essentially $100 a month. It's not something, I don't know, okay? I don't know. It's a lot of money, but at the same time, I planned on it. So there's that.
Hey guys, so I thought I would do a little update. Today is Saturday and I don't have a stitch of makeup on, so I figured it would be a great day to do an update. So technically it's been like 3.5 days since I've had DYSPORT, and these are my results. So right now, my forehead is way stiffer. The wrinkles are clearly, this is me like trying extremely hard to raise my eyebrows, so I still have mobility in my eyes to make like expressions and move them, but yet I don't have those deep wrinkles. So that is what my forehead looks like. Now my crow's feet, they have improvement. but I'm not, I don't know. I have this feeling that I might need to go back for more. My crow's feet, I mean, it's a significant improvement, I think. This is me completely smirking. Definitely have a lot of movement left and a lot of wrinkles left, so I don't know, whereas we're at day 3.5. I know that they say wait like 7 to 10 days before you call back to see if you need any touch-ups. So I'm gonna obviously see what happens in the next, you know, like 7 days basically, and see if I'm okay with it. Even the next day, like I got DYSPORT done Tuesday night, even the next day, so like by Wednesday night, I noticed it was already starting to kick in. As of yesterday, it was a really significant noticeable difference in my forehead, and then this morning was the most. So here we are, day 3, and I believe most people, maybe don't quote me, I don't know, but when you look it up, by day 3, I think a lot of people see results. So yeah, here we are, and I will check in with you guys in a few more days to see. Hey guys, so this is my last and final update. It's actually been an entire month since I've had DYSPORT, and I haven't updated since what, day 3? Sorry about that. Basically, my results peaked at 10 days, maybe even like 14 days. So at day 6, I started to have a little panic attack because I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted, and I had called the office because blah, blah, blah. I was just, I don't know, was a little bit disappointed, and the lady was like, I assure you, just wait a few more days, you'll see more results, and I did. So it's been an entire month, but my results kind of peaked at 10 to 14 days, meaning I haven't seen any like more results since 10 days, but I haven't seen any less. So this is my forehead. I feel so weird, like trying to wiggle my eyebrows, but this is my forehead. It doesn't move like at all. It's amazing, but I can still obviously make expressions with my face, and so loving the effects of that. Now my eyes aren't as frozen or as smooth as I would like, but I'm not gonna go get more because at this point it's been a month, and this will fade before this, and it's just a whole thing. So I was like, you know what, I'll just wait until the next time I do it, and I'll get more in my eyes next time. So this is my final result. I obviously am not wearing a stitch of makeup, but I just, since I haven't worn a stitch of makeup in this entire video, wanted to show you the results before and after with no makeup, and I will insert photos of before and after with makeup. Just, I don't know, not that it makes a huge difference, but it does. I feel so much better about my face. You guys have been asking me, and I've been getting so many questions about my skincare lately. Everyone's been saying, you're glowing, what do you use for skincare? You guys, it's DYSPORT. Like, the skincare has pretty much stayed the same. The only thing that's different is the fact that I've had DYSPORT. I'm extremely happy with my results. These are my eyes. They do have wrinkles still a little bit, but I had significant wrinkles in the beginning, if you guys remember. But yeah, I definitely wish my eyes were a little bit smoother, but hey, next time I'll just tell them we need to go a little bit more on the eyes and whatnot. So I'm super happy with my results. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you are interested in getting it, or if you were just curious in general on what it is, it made me feel so much more confident, and I don't know, it just made me feel like who I am instead of hiding behind my skin and my wrinkles at 32. It just gave me a lot more confidence. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you like my honesty, give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.